You ever notice something weird? The guys who seem desperate for female attention never get it, but the men who couldn't care less, women chase them like crazy. What's going on here? Here's what nobody tells you. It's not about playing games. It's not about being a jerk. It's about something way deeper. Something most men will never understand. I'm talking about mindset. The way you see yourself. The way you see the world. And today, I am pulling back the curtain on 5 secret mindsets that separate the men who chase from the men who get chased. Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you did something just for you? Not to impress a woman. Not to prove anything to anyone, just because it made you feel alive. Most guys can't answer that. Their whole life revolves around female validation. They hit the gym to look good for women. They make money to impress women. They buy clothes, cars, everything for women. Here's the first secret mindset. Men who never chase see themselves as complete. They don't need a woman to make them whole. They want a woman to share their already amazing life with. Big difference there. Think about a king in his castle. Does he beg peasants to visit? No. He builds something so magnificent that people travel from far away just to see it. That's the energy we're talking about. You wake up excited about your day, even if no woman is in it. You have hobbies that light you up inside. You have goals that make you jump out of bed. A woman becomes the cherry on top, not the whole dessert. Most men give women power over their minds. Their mood depends on whether she texted back. Their confidence depends on whether she smiled at them. The self-sufficient man, his emotional state comes from within. A woman's interest is nice. Her disinterest doesn't break him, because his value doesn't come from her opinion. Here's a quick test. Imagine your dream woman ghosts you right now. Stops replying. How do you feel? If your stomach drops, if panic sets in, you're not self-sufficient yet. The self-sufficient man feels mild disappointment, then gets back to his life. Either way, he's got stuff to do. That's mindset number 1, self-sufficiency. But it gets deeper. This next one's about time, your most valuable resource. Men who never chase treat their time like gold. Because it is gold, you can make more money. You can't make more time. Most guys do the opposite. A woman shows interest and boom. They clear their entire schedule, cancel plans with friends, skip the gym, all to be available whenever she wants. Big mistake. When your time is limited, suddenly it becomes precious. I'm not talking about playing hard to get. I'm talking about actually being someone whose time is genuinely valuable. My client David was building his business, working 16-hour days. A woman matched with him and texted constantly. Old David would have dropped everything. New David replied when he had breaks. She asked to meet Tuesday, he said. Tuesday's my planning night. How's Saturday afternoon? She said. Wow, you're actually busy. That's hot. They met Saturday. She was more invested, more curious, and more attracted. This only works if you're genuinely busy doing valuable things. If you're pretending, women sense the lie. Real scarcity comes from real purpose. Let's talk about the law of absence. The legendary Robert Greene teaches that too much presence suffocates respect. Think about your favorite musician. If they drop 10 albums a year, you'd get tired of them. But when they vanish for 2 years and release a masterpiece, it's an event. The same goes for you. When you're always there, always available, you become background noise. But when she has to work around your schedule, you become something special. She texts you late at night. What are you doing? Most guys reply instantly, nothing. What's up? But the man with a full life, he might be reading, working on a project, or at T-Gym. He sees the text hours later and replies, Jess saw this. Was finishing up a workout. What's going on? No apology. Just a man living his life. You can't control if a woman likes you, but you can control how you spend your time. When you fill your calendar with things that excite you, attraction becomes a byproduct, not the goal. Women don't want to be your everything. They want to be part of your something amazing. Now, let's get into the mindset that separates the boys from the men. Emotional independence. Your emotional state must come from within. not from her validation. Emotionally dependent guys wake up and check their phone. Did she text? Their whole day's mood hangs on that one notification. The emotionally independent man wakes up and checks in with himself. Her text is a bonus, not the foundation of his happiness. I learned this the hard way. I once gave a woman so much power over my emotions that she told me, "It's exhausting." She was right. I'd handed her the remote control to my feelings. True strength is when she cancels plans, and instead of spiraling, you think, "Great free evening for me," and move on. Emotional independence means your center of gravity is inside you, not inside her. This brings us to our final mindset. The abundance reality. Most guys operate from scarcity, thinking every woman is their last chance. This makes you tolerate disrespect and ignore red flags. Real abundance isn't about bragging. It's knowing your value and understanding that there are millions of amazing women out there. When you truly get this, you stop putting individual women on pedestals. You become selective. You have standards. If she flakes on a date, a scarcity mindset gives her another chance. An abundance mindset thinks, "Your loss," and moves on. This isn't about being mean. It's about respecting yourself enough to know you have options. When you operate from abundance, you become the one they're afraid to lose. Here's what most men don't get about abundance. It's not about juggling 10 women at once. It's the internal knowledge that you could if you wanted to. That confidence completely shifts your energy. You stop grasping. You stop chasing, because you're operating from a place of choice, not desperation. Jordan Peterson talks about standing up straight with your shoulders back. It's about carrying yourself like someone who knows their value. When you walk into a room with an abundance mentality, women notice, not because you're arrogant, but because you're calm and centered, not desperately scanning for attention. Try this. Next time you're talking to a woman you like, just imagine 10 other amazing women are waiting to meet you. This isn't about being a player. It's about removing the scarcity pressure from that one interaction. You'll find yourself more relaxed, more playful, and more authentic. Why? Because the single conversation doesn't carry the weight of your entire romantic future. That relaxed energy is magnetic. Now, for our fifth and final secret mindset, the challenge principle. Machiavelli wrote that people value what they struggle for and devalue what comes easily. This is a fundamental law of human nature, and it absolutely applies to attraction. Men who never chase understand that humans are drawn to what challenges them. Think about it. A video game that's too easy gets boring fast, but one that requires skill and effort, you'll play it for months. It's the same with people. When you make yourself too available, too predictable, you become boring. A woman loses interest not because she's shallow, but because humans are wired to value effort. Now, this isn't about playing hard to get. It's about being genuinely challenging to win over because you have standards, boundaries, and a life that doesn't revolve around her. For example, if she suggests hanging out, don't say, "Yes, anytime. Just tell me when." A better response is, "I'm interested. I have some free time Saturday afternoon." How does coffee at 2 sound? One shows desperation. The other shows you have a life and value your own time. Which man seems more valuable? This comes down to self-respect. You aren't immediately available because you're actually busy with meaningful things. You don't agree to every plan because you actually value your time. Fake challenge is pretending to be busy. Real challenge is being so engaged in your life that you genuinely forget to check your phone. So how do you actually build these mindsets for real? You have to build the life that naturally creates them. For self-sufficiency, identify what you need from women's companionship and find ways to give those things to yourself. Build skills you're proud of. Develop deep friendships. For abundance, you have to get out and meet people, all people, not just women. Join clubs. Take classes. Temore hai quali people you meet. The more you realize abundance is a reality, not just a theory. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and let's continue. Here's something I haven't told you yet. Something deeper than just techniques and mindsets. The real reason men who never chase are so attractive isn't the tactics or the behavior. It's the energy underneath it all. It's the energy of a man who knows his worth. See, Men who chase are trying to prove something. That they're good enough. That they're worthy of love. That they deserve attention. And that proving energy is repulsive. Men who never chase have nothing to prove. They simply are. They exist in their power without needing validation or approval. Women sense this immediately. It's like they have sensors for authentic masculine energy. And that energy doesn't beg. It doesn't chase. It simply is. Think about the sun. Does the sun chase the planets? No. It just shines. And the planets orbit naturally. That's the energy we're cultivating. You can't force someone into your orbit. You can only shine brighter. Build your value, live your purpose, and the right people will be drawn to you. Here's the paradox. The less you need women, the more they want you. The less you chase, the more they pursue. The more complete you are on your own, the more others want to join your life. It's backward from what society teaches, but it's the absolute truth. The secret isn't learning how to attract women. The secret is becoming the kind of man who naturally attracts without even trying. So here's my challenge to you. Not just for dating, but for life. Build a life so amazing that a relationship enhances it, but doesn't define it. Value your time like the currency it is. Stop giving it away to people who don't appreciate it. Develop emotional independence so your mood comes from within, not from a text back. Embrace abundance, because scarcity is a lie you tell yourself. And finally, be challenging, not through games, but through genuine standards. Know what you will and won't accept. These aren't just dating mindsets. They're life mindsets. Apply them to friendships, to business, to family. Every relationship improves when you show up as a high-value person. Attraction isn't something you create. It's something you allow by becoming attractive. You allow it by building value, living with purpose, and respecting yourself. When you do this, attraction happens naturally. Women notice you, pursue you, and value you. Not because you tricked them, but because you became worth pursuing. I want you to do something right now. Comment below and tell me which of these 5 mindsets you're going to focus on first. Is it self-sufficiency, time value, emotional independence, abundance, or challenge? Pick one and commit to it. And if this gave you value, hit that subscribe button and share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Remember, stop chasing and start building. The women will come. They always do when you become worth coming to. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to Rockstar Love Therapy.